Hello, good morning, students of class 12th Commerce. Welcome to Pandya Sir's virtual class on macroeconomics, and our topic of discussion today is evolution of money. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, we discussed other aspects of money, related to money, like what is barter system and what are the characteristics, what are the requirement, or in what type of situation their barter system can prevail. And always remember that barter system would succeed or can prevail in an economy which is quite primitive in nature. Primitive economy in the sense the number of demands of people are very few and the production activities are very few, and the economy is not enlarged. That means every economic activities are very less in size and can be controlled with a simpler mechanism like barter system. But as time passed and the requirement, the desire, the wish, the demand of people started increasing, the size of the economy also increased, and with that the production activities, the consumption activities also became enlarged. And now it is very complex in nature, and lakhs of different products are produced and consumed. And in such a situation, we cannot manage the economy with a primitive system or outdated system like barter system. Hence, we need money. So, before going to the definition part of money and different functions of money, so students, before going to the definition and its different functions of money, we would like to know a little bit about the evolution of money. So, what is evolution? Evolution is a structural change over a very long period of time. So remember, barter system, where goods were exchanged for goods, the economy became expanded and became complex, and so many goods are produced nowadays and so many consumption activities are there that we cannot manage the system with when exchanging goods for goods. That's why we need to evolve, we need to invent a system that or something that can be better used for the measure of value, and in terms of that thing we should measure the value of all the goods and services. In that way the process of exchange would become fair and simpler. So in the quest of this, people started using commodity money. In the first case, it can the commodity money. Commodity means some goods that is treated as money. So now you imagine what type of goods can be used to measure the value of remaining all other goods. The first requirement is that the goods which we are going to use as the common measure of value must be demanded or required by almost everyone. That means common acceptability. For example, a time was there when salt was treated as money. A time was there when sea snails were treated as money. So all these things which are commonly accepted by people become commodity money. But it is a little development from barter system, and many of the problems of barter system still prevailed in commodity money. That's why we needed some better substitute of commodity money, and in that requirement, in that quest, we developed metallic money. Metal, you know. So metallic money is something that is made out of metal and is commonly accepted by people as the measure of value or common measure of value. So what type of metal should be treated as money? It must be precious, it must be limited in supply. So just think about precious metals like gold, silver, or sometimes iron was also treated as money. So metallic money is money that is made out of some metal, and these things regarding metallic money we must be clear in our mind that the metal which is used as money must be widely accepted by people, that people in general must accept that metal as money or common measure of value. And second point is deferred payment is possible. This is one of the benefit, one of the suitability of metallic money, that just remember in barter system deferred payment. If you forgot about the meaning of deferred payment, so deferred payment is payment in future for present transaction. That means credit transaction. So if we are going to pay someone for present consumption in the future, then what we are going to pay must not lose its value or stability. So that quality we found in metal. And just imagine a gold coin or silver coin, after even years it would hardly lose its actual value. That's why due to invention of metallic money, deferred payment became possible. One of the drawbacks of a barter system we could solve. And the third point is durable and easy to handle. Durability means it must not lose its quality or want satisfying power for a longer period of time, and it must be easy to handle. For example, suppose we are treating cows as money, so it is something occurred that thousands of cows it is quite difficult to manage, but thousands of gold coins we can put it safely in our house, so it is easy to handle. Next point is divisibility is possible. This is the main drawbacks of a barter system. In this way it was solved. That remember the example of hen and goat. Suppose the exchange rate between hen and goat is 2 hen for 1 goat, and I have a goat but I need only 1 hen, so I cannot pay half of the goat. Means divisibility was not possible there. But here, when we started using metals as money, we could suitably divide it. Suppose 10 grams coin, then half of it 5 grams coin, then again half of it 2.5 grams of coin. So suitably it can be divided. This is one of the drawbacks solved in this way. And the last point is huge stock. But still we found some inconvenience in the metallic money. For example, like as economies started growing or increasing, so the need of a metal also increased, because we have to maintain 100% of metal what we are using as money, and metals, precious metals like gold and silver are quite limited in supply. So we cannot supply or we cannot find the amount of gold or silver that we need to convert into money in comparison to our requirement or the need of the size of the economy. That's why the use of metallic money was banned or stopped in the year 1930 by Government of India. So then the third point regarding evolution of money is, after metallic money, when we found still some of the inconveniences in metallic money, we started our quest, we started our research, and we invented paper money, that is currency notes, what are prevailing nowadays with 2000 denominations, starting from 2000 denominations and going up to 1 rupee currency. So here I would like to remind you that 1 rupee coins and all the coins and 1 rupee currencies are actually prepared by the Ministry of Finance, not RBI, and the remaining denominations of currencies are printed by RBI. So currency notes are printed and coins are minted. Where we make coins, the place is called a mint, M-I-N-T, and coins are minted. So all the coins are minted by the Ministry of Finance, and even 1 rupee note, which are going to be extinct nowadays, is also printed by the Ministry of Finance, and remaining all other denomination of currency notes are printed by RBI or the Reserve Bank of India. So this is about paper money, and still when it became inconvenient, we find still some inconveniences. Suppose for example, when we are involved in a huge transaction and we have to pay a huge amount of money, so it is really inconvenient to pay in terms of currency also. We might need truckloads of currency notes, which is not so easy to handle, and in that requirement we went ahead, and ultimately we discovered or we invented the bank or credit money, which is the at the top nowadays, and it is the most convenient way of transactions. The bank or credit money, it involves checks, it involves credit and debit cards, it involves plastic money, like credit and debit cards are made up of plastic, and securities and bonds. So here you must know something, that these types of money are not legal tender money. So in our next class we will be discussing about legal tender money, but in brief I am telling about what is legal tender. Legal tender money is money that is supported or guaranteed by the authority of a country or of a nation. But credit money, suppose I am paying someone in checks, it's a matter of faith between both the party, me and to whom I am paying the check. He may accept the check, he may not accept the check. So it's a matter of faith and understanding, and government is not putting its authority on such types of money. That's why it is not legal tender money. Or in other hands, currency notes are legal tender money, because if you want to pay someone with currency notes, then he has to accept that. He cannot deny the payment. Thus, credit money or bank money, it is the most developed form of money and quite convenient in even very huge payments and international payments. So thus checks, credit and debit cards, plastic money and securities and bonds, all these are example of bank money or credit money. So this is all about evolution of money. What I am sending in notes and question answer, you will find more detailed things about the evolution of money. If you are confused over some point, then feel free to contact me and call me or message me to find your suitable answer. And next class we will be discussing about different functions of money. So thank you and have a nice day.